this relationship. You know, between me and Dev, I'm the one who makes him look good by comparison. So,
Hi.
Hi, Dev. How's it going?
What the fuck, Steven?
Hi.
See, I told you. Fun things.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
We're not gonna go into that.
No worries.
No, we are not.
Why am I still? It's Brittany, bitch. I thought you fixed that.
No, I didn't fix it. I just left it there. I wasn't gonna fix it.
My green screen, he's chromed it out to be,
It's been on this entire time. What do you want me to do? That means I have to go and get rid of the filters. That's annoying. That's a lot of work.
Or you could just change the background every week.
That's so much more work, too. Fine, I'll go look for something. I don't know what. Who knows?
Make it
Hi,
atmospheric.
welcome to the Har Har Podcast. I'm your host, Dorky Dev. Today, I'm joined by fucking Steven again. And this week, special guest, Draekakitty.
Yay.
Hi. Welcome to the
Hi.
show.
Hey girl, hey.
Oh, hey, girl, hey.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Oh, girl.
It is. I don't know what to put behind you. It's easier just to leave it as is. It's so much more.
Fine. You unoriginal person, that's fine. You uncreative personality, you.
I mean, he is here doing a podcast.
That's not fair. I've named. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Attacked.
I just came here to have a good time and I feel so personally attacked right now.
And I don't come here to have a good time. Odds are I
Yeah,
come
here
here
we
to
are.
get attacked.
I mean, if that's what you're into.
I mean, that's our friend group, you know? Like, us guys, we don't really know how to show our friendship other than just being dicks to each other. Not showing
Thank
each
you.
other. Yeah, but being dicks to each other.
Fucking phrasing, dude.
I mean, you're the one who keeps mentioning that we're kind of a sausage party here. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Regretting my decisions.
You asked me.
Me too.
Fine, I'll stop talking. I'll
No,
just.
that's not what we meant, Steven. Oh my god, he's fucking muted himself. I'm so god damn it, Steven.
I don't know how I feel about this right now.
So, TwitchCon
I'm a little
happened.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, I want to
TwitchCon
hear.
happened.
I would love to hear TwitchCon
I'm just gonna
drama.
segue out of all of these problems that I'm having.
So we're just talking. So we just went from talking about Sasha's party to
No, just
TwitchCon.
Let's just roll.
Because that was any different.
I was about to say, yeah, like that. Didn't people go to TwitchCon for sex? Like, wasn't
No,
that a thing
that's
this year?
not what. I don't know. I didn't follow that
mean-
news. I found out of it when I went to TwitchCon. Is when I found out about all that shit.
He was just sitting there thinking, "God damn, I'm missing out."
Yeah.
I mean, I was on the same bed with him. He was just too engrossed with watching a bunch of metalhead dudes singing and dancing as like
Okay,
clowns and
listen.
shit.
It ends tonight, or is
So-
mix, metal rock with the story of it and the good version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Something really awesome, okay? And I didn't realize the music video was out, so I was watching the music video real quick because also I was really exhausted from riding for a
Riding what?
mile on those stupid scooters, and then
Ah, you
running
did it again. Huh?
on a mile / walking for a mile, carrying fucking alcohol through a shady ass neighborhood, and thinking, shit, I'm completely on my own carrying a bunch of booze through a shady neighborhood.
I would have protected you. Don't worry. You just didn't ask me to go.
I just was tired at that point. It was a long night of going from place to place to place and not drinking. And I know that makes
if
me
our
sound
friends
like an,
were older.
I know that makes me sound like an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. I just kind of drink socially. And during cons, that is the most social of drinking.
He says as he has a bar in his bedroom.
It's beside the point.
It's beside your bed, actually. But
I don't think he's being very social in his bed. I'm just saying.
Why
Okay.
did I create this channel?
you asked me for that help too. Remember that. We're the founders of this channel, technically.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know which way to point because I'm not watching. That way.
Yes.
No,
that way.
That way. There you go, buddy.
There you go. Flipped microphones. Kitty.
I have another special guest, I guess.
Yay, cats. Exploiting pets for views.
It has a white nose. That's adorable.
Oh, here we go.
It's got a tip
This
and
is-
its tail's white too.
This is Vladimir the Imperler, and I love
That
him
is
very much.
awesome. Steven,
Best pun
question
ever.
for you. Does
Yes.
that cat have spots on it, similar to dragons in How to Train Your Dragon?
Oh yes. No, actually, spotted dragons aren't a thing at all.
Sorry, it was just a reference I can make to a really old argument, and I just... and I was
Have you seen
fucking
How
right.
to Train Your Dragon 3?
Yep.
The
So-
baby dragons at the end were spotted, were they not? Not just one color. They were both colors.
They were not just one color, but like they're the pieces of them.
Yeah,
Were
they were like
different
white
colors.
and black. Not
Like boop,
Yes.
like-
yes.
exactly.
but not spotted.
That's, yeah,
When
I mean, yeah.
I didn't notice that when I watched it, and we had a good long argument about me saying, "No, that wasn't a thing. That didn't happen." So
And me being here, no, it did, 100%. I can't find images of it yet because the movie released two days ago.
Just
What?
buy the movie.
No, I mean it was in theaters still, so we couldn't buy it.
we watch movies every week. Hey, there's a dog in the background. Whose background is the question?
Everyone's
Wait, mine?
backgrounds.
There was one. Yeah.
It's cut off perfectly, so
Yeah.
Kat didn't see it. So for them, you could just.
Oh,
be
I heard that
insane.
purr.
You could just be insane, Steven, beyond what you normally.
You mean
are.
I'm not insane?
You are. Anyways, TwitchCon happened.
Yes, TwitchCon.
We haven't really talked about TwitchCon yet on any of the shows.
Once upon a time, people were too young to get into bars, and we just kind of didn't get drunk. The end.
That sounds like every time.
Eh.
And I just feel incredibly old because of it. Thanks. Thanks.
I mean, I still had a great time, in my opinion. Met a lot of great people. It was good. It was a good time. I made some new friends.
You made friends?
Yeah. I know. Me, friends.
Right? I mean, he calls me his friend, so like
Do I?
usually.
That tends to sway the opposite direction these days, Steven.
We're
I
frenemies.
mean, maybe it swings both ways.
There's nothing wrong with that. No friendship shaming here. No, TwitchCon was pretty rad. San Diego was awesome. Had a lot of ramen. There was
You go to
lot-
Little Tokyo?
No.
No,
I just went to a place called Bishuk,
Mhm.
which was really good. There was another one that I can't remember the name of. Had a lot of sushi. It was good. Good times. And there was a really good burger place that I can't remember the name of that we went to.
Oh. Fuck.
I want to remember the
I don't
name of
remember
it
the name
because it
of
was
it either.
actually really fucking
Was it
good.
a local place or was it kind of a chain place?
Yes.
I think it might be a local chain just based on
Like a regional thing?
Yeah,
San Diego regional chain.
It was right next to that bar.
It was.
That place.
Do you remember the name of the bar?
No. No, field. It was the field. We were trying to get into the field. Yes, I remember the bar. Oh my God, Steven.
I was about to say, you took us there. What do you mean you don't know?
Field.
Ah, the Field Irish Pub.
Yes, I remember where that is, which means I just need to pull up Google Maps.
Exactly.
Oh, I know I insult you a lot, but there are moments where you are just brilliant. The Burger Lounge!
The
That's
burger
where we
place
went.
called the Burger Lounge. Like,
You
Modern
just zoom
Stop.
in on the map, and there's so many food places.
Oh no, it would. we were at Kat's place a lot. She was literally smack dab in the middle of everything, and in between a pub and a taco shop. And across the street there was another taco shop. Down the street there was a tequila bar. There was Starbucks. There was.
I'm just sad
Breakfast
that I didn't go
places.
to this bagel place, because I would love a nice bagel right now.
I didn't even know there was a bagel place around there.
Yeah, it's just around the corner from the Burger Lounge.
we'll go next year. It's fine.
Is it in San Diego again next year?
Yep.
I've already reserved my hotel for like $225 a night.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
It was like $1,000 for one room.
Nice soul.
Don't worry.
But at least it's walking distance and not literally 15 minutes driving away.
Yeah. Again, I
mean-
booked mine last minute. I was 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
It sucked, but I mean, I appreciate that I have friends who are like, "Hey, you just crash here. Don't do anything stupid. Pass out."
That sounds about right. But $500 a person. Oh my God, I'm not ready.
I'm ready.
Why
I can
does
do it.
San Diego get all the conventions?
Because
They
Um,
got
it's hype.
Comic-Con, they've
And-
got...
it's also a really great city to have that kind of a gathering in.
But San Diego Convention Center is tiny. Well, I mean, it's big, but it's tiny compared to other convention centers.
Okay, TwitchCon only took up like maybe half of the convention center. So, and it still felt huge.
That's what she said.
So if they take up the entire thing, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be plenty of room for everyone. And they sold out this year, so mind you, and other people brought this up. Security wasn't the best.
Okay. I was more curious about, like, LineCon myself. Was that a
Oh no,
thing
that
again?
wasn't a thing.
Okay, good.
The only time there was a line was Thursday morning before they opened the doors to get your passes that day.
Mhm.
There was a line that formed like an hour beforehand. But after that, it was just walk in, go. You can walk
Pretty
in,
much.
You walk in, grab your badge, or walk in, start go to the convention. There was really no
What
waiting.
about the marketplace?
The Luke
Like,
Cave?
where you can get all... Yeah, the Luke Cave, where you get all your official
It was pretty
stuff.
easy to get in there, easy.
Okay.
As well. Like, there was really no line buildup. Everyone, I think, just kind of did their own thing. The only places I saw lines were the Human Claw Machine and getting in to play Borderlands 3 over at the lane area. But that was about it. Lines, or like to meet a certain streamer or something like that. But, like, that's kind of expected lines.
Yeah, meet and
Mhm.
greets.
While, like, lines
Well-
elsewhere really didn't happen. So,
I just
Yeah.
remember 2018 where me and Soy and I'm forgetting his name for some reason.
Paper?
Yes. We're standing in line for the loot cave, and it's funny because we just see this line of people standing in line next to a group, and the group like disperses, and and then the line of people realizes that line was nothing the whole time, and they'd just been standing there for no reason, waiting in line for no reason. And they all just kind of dispersed as well, and just Soy died of laughter. Just couldn't control himself. It was a good time.
No, that shit was funny. Because like at that point I was also waiting in line with Blue and other people who didn't have their stuff yet, their badges, and then I started to die of heat stroke. I was like, I'm sorry, I have my badge, I have to go inside or else I'm going to die. None of that happened this year, from what I can hear.
Good.
There were plenty of other controversies that happened at TwitchCon.
Did anyone live stream in the bathroom?
No. There was actually a joke about it from Paladin Amber, that she was like cousin disrespect or respect, and like they memed it where like she was walking in the bathroom with the camera and she stops the camera and walks in.
All right.
Anyways, no, security wasn't exactly the most secure though, because people created fake passes and got in.
Really?
Yes. I know someone who got a fake pass, and we really didn't process it until we were hanging out with him. He's like, yeah, so I got in here with a fake pass. And we're like, oh yeah, you're not supposed to be in here. The fuck? How?
Speaking of black security, are we going to talk about the people that got like drugged and shit like that?
Yes, we are.
Like the fuck?
Because the partner party that Thursday night, Twitch thought it was a great idea just to serve the beer and have it unattended, and people just walk up and grab it, which is security concerns 101.
But of course, nobody thinks about that until it happens. Or they make jokes about it and say, oh, why are people so afraid that this would happen? It's one of us. Bitch.
That's like, yeah, we're all Twitch streamers here. We wouldn't take advantage of each other.
I mean, the person who got most notably said that decided to take the L afterwards. I'm not going to say his name because he's a piece of shit.
We all know who it is anyway.
We do, but I'm not going to give him that dignity.
I'm
Yeah.
heading to Google because I don't know, but I don't look up gossip.
It was all over Twitter. What are you talking about looking up?
He's not
I'm
on
not
Twitter
on
as
Twitter.
much as the
Yeah.
rest of us.
Like I'm literally only on Twitter to share that we're going live most of the time, and it's only because I'm bad at social media. Like, if I post something elsewhere, it's just because I have the most random thought, and if I post my random thoughts on Facebook, I'm pretty sure my family would disown me. So I go anonymously posting my random thoughts on Twitter.
I'm not even on Twitter that much because I'm not even hip to the jive, and I'm on Twitter more than you. The fuck?
No, it was all over Twitter, and then the person took the L in quotes, because people actually got fucking roofied.
No way.
Who would have thunk it? Yeah, no, it was bad. Apparently, another streamer outside of a party, like he left a party, and someone started talking shit to him, like just some random locals, and he pretty much told him to fuck off, and then he got beat the shit out of and lost like a lot of blood. And the person who found him, if they didn't find him when they found him, that dude would be dead. So
Humans.
yeah, which is why everyone said make sure you're staying in packs of 2.
But security could be all over the Hard Rock Cafe, right?
Yeah, that was great. Trying to figure out where to go for a party, and trying to go back to get someone who's still stuck on the inside, and then being told, stop, you can't enter the hotel. All right, I mean,
My friend
fair.
is lost.
I mean, fair, but our friend, they're still in there. What will
And
you do
they're
about
lost.
this?
Can you help find our friend who is lost inside your hotel?
Yeah. And trying to help other people, being like, hey, don't go this way. They're leading you astray. And then and being like, okay, we're just gonna go be led astray. I try to stop my friend from just wandering around the hotel, but she was like, we'll figure it out. I'm like, fair, you do you. I tried. It was interesting the entire time. Let's be honest. It was something else.
And like my friend was whining and complaining the whole time that like her feet hurt and she's hungry and this, that, and the other. And you're like, oh, hey, let's walk over to the field on the other side of town. And I was like, oh no.
That was the best bet I could think of. It was the place that I was recommended every time by both my family and by people who were there. So
It's like me and her felt like the only two people that were actually legal to go because me and her are the same age.
fair.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
I felt like I was just I could.
And by the time we actually made it back to the Airbnb, like she was falling asleep on the couch and everything. I'm like, we have been all over the city and we are still not consuming alcohol.
Yeah,
Sir.
it was rough. But hey, I mean, eventually we got the alcohol, and I made some bomb-ass drinks.
I had one that I had to chug and then leave because she was falling asleep on the couch.
True.
Didn't we do this before?
I mean,
Is
next year
everyone
will
going to be
better.
21 next year?
I think.
Everybody?
I think so.
Everybody.
Yes. I think everyone that was in our group will be 21 next year.
Until next year when we meet people who are 16, 17, 18, and then they go to TwitchCon and
No. Tell them to go home, do their homework. Like, be tucked in with mommy and daddy, I guess. I don't know. Not fucking with it.
I'm just gonna. I'm still gonna go out because I need to go out next year because. I mean, I had a lot of fun because I mean the concert that they did was pretty cool. I had fun with that. Because
It was Blink 182 though.
I mean my angsty teen dev inside of me was having a lot of fun with that.
See that whole time. Okay, so all the music that was played from that era, like I liked the music back then, except for Blink 182. I never liked them because that was like my high school years and like my middle school to high school years where like all of your music is like the shit, right? I don't like them.
See,
I got judged so hard for not liking Blink 182. They're like,
I'm not
why are
gonna
you even
judge you
here?
for
And I'm like,
people.
like, hang out with you. And he was just like, oh, well, you didn't have to. And I'm like, bitch.
if you're
All
going
my
to
other
complain
friends
about
are-
listening to my favorite music, I don't want to hang out with you.
Well, I mean, the other thing too is everyone was there.
He was like, God, what did he say? He said something like, somehow like playing Dragon Force again. And I was like, yes, please, absolutely. I will watch Dragon Force again.
I missed that because I wish they would have, did
Told
they
you?
say that they were gonna perform during the opening ceremony, or was it just a surprise? See, and also the fact that the opening ceremony was at fucking 5 o'clock. I'm sorry, I need to get some food in me at that point. Like,
But it was like so random too, because they're like, well, we're not going to stay any longer unless you have somebody like a Dragon Force in the back. And they're like, actually, we do. And I was like, what? And this motherfucker, this dude I know, was front and center for Dragon Force, said he left after the first song because it was too loud.
do they know who Dragon Force is?
I was
Probably
like,
would have been me too, though.
Yo, Siak Mr. Box, thank you for the follow.
I'm a boring person in real life. I don't like crowds or loud noises. So that's why I left the bar last year. I was tired of being cramped in a place where I could barely hear the person next to me. So
That's the point.
yeah, so that's why
I
I've
agree.
never gone to a concert.
I mean, I love concerts. So like essentially getting one, maybe not for free, but like seeing Logic and Blink-182 for maybe an extra like $40 wasn't half bad. Mind you, I didn't like the sound. One problem is it's in a baseball park. It's in Petco Park. The problem is if you're not on the field, the sound quality diminishes greatly when you're in the stands. In my personal opinion, just like you don't like the audio hits differently than it should. Then when you walk down to the field, it sounds how it should. So yeah. No, I did not get any slaps this year because no one paid me. So
What? Wait, hold on. What? I'm gonna need you to rewind that.
TwitchCon 2018, Frankie paid me $100 for 5 slaps. I gave him 6 for like, a freebie, because he was spending $100.
Buy 5, get 1 free.
Yeah, pretty much.
5-finger discount.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised no one made that joke up until this point. That was a year ago. Fuck. That was good. Shit.
You just need to keep me around more often. Like, what are you doing with your life? Oh, that's right. Sitting in the bedroom watching a music video by yourself.
That was
Sounds
one
about right.
time. I just needed a
Sounds
break.
like my
I was
life, so.
tired.
I'm never letting that go, by the
I
way.
was tired. It was a lot of... I rode around town trying to find booze.
I mean, riding around on a scooter doesn't sound like hard work to me.
I didn't just ride. I also had to walk and run to find booze. Because when I was running to the fucking CVS to see if they were still open, none of the limes or things were working. On the way back, found one that worked, so I rode for 0.3 miles. And then when I found a place that was open for booze, I rode for 0.7 miles out to get the booze. And then had to walk back through a sketchy neighborhood. I've got over that it wasn't a great walk.
You know, a good way to like prevent this in the future is to like actually call the store before you leave and be like, "Hey, are you selling booze right now? Because I need some."
I expect
Or-
if your online says open till 11, that you'll be open till 11. It's the modern age. Learn how to fix that shit.
I mean, couldn't you have also done like Postmates or something to get booze delivered?
Do you realize how much extra money that would have been?
It's TwitchCon. You have holes in your wallets for a reason.
Anyways, I got slapped 6 times the year before. Technically 5 slaps, and one of the people
With a
punched
punch.
me. Because he said, and I quote, "Slaps are for bitches," as I nearly pushed through Soe to kick his ass. He felt bad and paid an extra $50 on top of things, so I feel I came out on top.
Sure, I
$150.
was still one to say that like $50 isn't an apology, but sure.
$50 was Twitch merch or drinking or food, so still good in my book.
Is that why nobody paid me back for all the Ubers that I got? I'm just kidding.
To this day, I've still never used an Uber or Lyft or anything of such.
It's okay. They're not very fun. I mean, they're not good either. Really, most of the time, it's just an awkward conversation with the guy who wants nothing to do with you or everything to do with you.
See, that's why I don't try to talk to them unless like a conversation happens that I can actually add to. I'm silent. I give one-word answers to give them the thing of being like, "Hey, I don't have anything to add to this. I'm gonna be quiet this entire ride. Sorry." Or you just ride with your headphones in. People tend to leave you alone if you have your headphones in. And the real annoying ones are the ones who are like, "Hey, so what brings you to this area?" When you live in that town and you're wearing your headphones and obviously going to work.
Why are you going to work in an Uber?
Because in Vegas I didn't have a car. And I didn't want to ride a bike to and fro 6.5 miles both ways, up and down hills in the Vegas heat sometimes.
To your stripper job?
No. Target.
To the job he loves.
Cooking?
I never said I love working.
It's a constant gag. I've lost it.
You have, and you're frozen. It's actually kind of great. He's
just in here.
You're stuck like. It's. Oh. Hello?
What?
Are you there?
I think he died.
You in? Hello?
That was kind of hilarious. When the call dropped, your face exploded to fill the whole frame, and then it went back to normal. It was kind of funny.
Wow.
Yeah. But,
Anyway.
yeah, go ahead. I don't know what I was talking about.
I work at Target, and the joke is that I apparently love working at Target. I just said it's a job that I don't mind. I enjoy my work because it's easy and I do it well, and I get paid decently enough that I can also do podcasts and streaming stuff. Because I have an entire, like, even though I'm working 40 hours, I can still have time to do all this stuff because I have a set schedule because I work there. I didn't love the job when I worked in Vegas. In fact, I hated the job while I was in Vegas because my boss was shit and life wasn't exactly great there. So, anyways.
But it's Vegas. It's all shite. Or shite.
Not
bright
when,
and shiny.
You're only making about $600 a month, and $500 of that goes to rent and bills. No, I was only making $700 a month, and all of it went to rent and bills. I forgot because it was a $700 rent and bill stuff there.
Fuck that.
Eat some days. I also wasn't exactly in the greatest position in life. Hence, that was 2 years ago, and the whole. If you follow me on Twitter, you saw the whole tweet. More than likely, the 2 years ago tweet. Yeah, that's when I was at 160 pounds.
What are you now?
200.
I was
So
gonna
proud.
say 161.
So proud.
It was a very unhealthy 160. Like,
Back when I was 160.
it was it wasn't a great time, so that's why, Vegas isn't exactly a great place in my book. For a lot of reasons. So. But the joke
I was
is,
just kind of shocked. There's a casino in the airport.
There's a casino in the fucking convenience stores.
What?
Yeah, pretty much every convenience store has at least slots.
What the shit is this town?
I
The
don't know.
addiction is real.
They want to get you at every goddamn moment, and living there sucks. Visiting, I could do. Living, never again. It is a cesspool, and it is awful. And there's nothing for you to do unless you want to spend at least like $100.
A day?
Yeah.
Which is
Roughly.
why you're where now?
Central Washington. With a really good bar scene, pretty good food scene. And I can travel to Seattle pretty easily for only like $40. Yes. So.
If you say so. That's okay. I can't really say anything. I'm stuck in North Carolina.
I'm just reading chat.
Help me.
I'm also trapped in California because it's really expensive here. But
Ugh. Like, I'll go visit, but I ain't gonna live in no California. I think it was like my grandpa that said, when you're young, live in California, make your money, and then retire on the East Coast.
I mean, when you're young, you have to fight for every single job ever and hope that you make enough money to pay for your studio apartment, which I
This is
don't even do
America.
that.
This is America.
This is America.
Hey, careful. We'll get a copyright strike.
Can't catch me slipping, Sorry. No, I mean... I still don't have my own place. I mean, I'm saving for it, but... It's fucking expensive. It's gonna be, like... way more money than it should be for someone to be able to live on their own on... I don't live on minimum wage, but...
Fun fact, minimum wage when it was first made was so a person could pay for them and their wife and their kids and the house. Can't do that now with minimum wage.
Can't even pay for your own goddamn self.
Yeah.
Like BRB moving to Washington.
I don't like... I don't like having to find roommates all the time.
Yeah, no.
Like, I know plenty of people who probably would roommate, but it's just like, I also wouldn't mind having literally my own space. Like, not having anyone else there. I can just yell, scream, do whatever. Have my own like,
Or
sanctum
just
sanctorum.
find a roommate that just yells and screams and has a good time with you.
Fair.
I mean, that's also up in the air. But like sometimes, I kind of agree with Deb. Sometimes there's a nice commodity to just being alone, and like I could feel that sometimes. Like I live with my family, my dad and my stepmom, and I love them to death. But sometimes when I'm sitting there in the living room watching TV alone, I'd like to just keep sitting there in the living room watching TV alone. But then the family comes in and then we have to watch something else because the show I'm watching is not good, or some other random thing that doesn't really matter. But like sometimes it's just nice to just have a moment of peace to yourself. Which I mean, sure, a room can give you that, but
like I live alone, but there's been like a couple of roommates that I've had where it's like it's fine, it's fantastic because we feed off of each other and we're crazy as shit. So we're just like, hi, we're just like, hi, and everything is great, it's awesome, and you love to see it, and we just like watch things together, and it's wonderful. And hey, we don't want to watch that, we just go to our own room and say fuck it, and we just yell about it, and we're just yelling at each other across the apartment or house or whatever we're doing, and it's wonderful. But you have to find somebody that you like vibe with for that.
yes.
The coffee just kicked in.
Fair enough. Hey, that's fine. I mean, for me, it's more that like I need someone who's gonna be okay with the fact that like I am loud when I stream.
I don't believe you.
You played Dead by Daylight with me. You know what happens. That's just me getting scared. Me getting angry at a game also is really loud.
Nope, don't believe you.
And I know Soy would be a great roommate. Yes, I know. But you went and got you went and got yourself, you know, a girlfriend and a child.
You said it right the first time. You went and got fuck.
No, he went and
we're so proud.
We are. You're gonna make an amazing father. But in town, so I can still live here. Like I said, he fucked. In town, because you know, I'm trying to move up at work so I can make a little bit more extra income. But the timeline on that I don't know if it happens before I need to move into my own place soon or not. So I need to start talking to people about roommate and stuff like that. And it's just like, I don't want to do it. I don't.
I'm just gonna say, if you're patient, then let me get my certificates. Hi, get me the fuck out of North Carolina.
Hey,
just put up with a dog and a cat.
I can do that.
Oh, that's easy.
If you can do it within 6 months, maybe 5 or less, depends on the
So
situation.
you send it to his Twitter, not on Discord.
I can't open Discord.
Yeah. If we're podcasting, he can't open Discord.
I mean,
You
it
should know
could.
that.
I can, but it just everything's full screen and then it just looks weird and everyone sees the conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Batchka bow wow.
Yes, because
I
those are the
don't-
kind of conversations we
I
have.
don't use Discord for that.
Just Twitter.
Twitter DMs? People love sliding into DMs.
Yeah, I was wondering why he was messaging me at what time this morning? What time last night?
I got off work, I got done with the show, and it was like, all right, I'm gonna message everyone. that I
Hold up, let me see what time he was messaging me.
For me, it was like 9.
I was
all right?
in bed. Okay.
I had no idea.
I was asleep.
It was 10 o'clock.
And this man is messaging. I thought that somebody was dying. Okay.
Was it Bink? Bink?
He messages me. Hold up. He messages me
I messaged
at
once,
1 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know. Everyone
Messages me on Twitter at 1 o'clock in the morning. Say, hey, Draca. somebody better be fucking dying. I
Okay,
gotta work in the morning. I gotta
I'm
be up
sorry,
at 6 in the morning. I gotta be up in 5 hours.
I'm sorry. Usually, for me personally, I forget the fact that I sleep like a fucking Snorlax, and I don't wake up.
This is what he says. He's like, hey, Draca, interested in being in one of the shows we run? The shit are you messaging me about at 1 o'clock in the goddamn morning?
I did one.
I mean, that's pretty vague. It could have been a couch
what
interview.
kind
for
of
all she knew.
shows?
Why am
I'm just glad it wasn't a donkey
Why am I
show.
turned into a villain? The fuck?
The greatest booty call of all time is someone is dead. The greatest. And I was like, I've had better. Like, come on.
I was about to say a 1 a.m. booty call is a terrible booty call.
Like, I gotta be up in 5 hours. Somebody better be fucking dead.
I
Or
didn't
fucking be
expect to
dead.
wake
Like,
people, because most people have, like...
you know I'm East Coast. What the shit, dude?
Do we know you're East Coast? Are you the right color in our Discord?
East
Now.
Coast?
Now she is? Okay.
I set up the bot and everything, so it should work, and everything should be fine, so... Everything should work in there, I think.
There's so many messages in the Discord I haven't looked at. Oh my god.
1 o'clock in the goddamn morning.
It was... I'm sorry, I messaged a lot of people as well. It wasn't just you. I
Just
messaged
a
people from
lot
coast to
of
coast.
creepy ass booty calls and
That's not
ignoring
how
people
this
of the dead.
is! Why am I the
Hey,
villain?
Draca. Bitch. I can't.
Ooh.
I can't deal with you, Dev.
No one can.
Not bad, Soy. I like it.
I mean, okay. I don't...
God damn it. Sorry. Yeah, that's literally what happened. I'm gonna be on one of our shows.
You forgot to do. You need to add like the guy, like the accent of the guy who's like sitting there smoking all the time, and I don't know. I have a stereotype of sleazy people who are couch calling people.
There's a fight happening at
There's about to be one. Yeah, me and him only live like a few hours away from each other. Still haven't met. But I'm gonna fight him.
I don't have the area code that I currently live in, but I'm still 928.
I was about to say 928 all the way.
Woo, yeah, Arizona.
Yeah. See, what's the point, in my opinion? What's the point of changing an area code on your cell phone if it's a cell phone? It's a mobile phone. It's meant to be taken from place to place.
To get rid of the scam callers that are still calling me since I was in middle school.
See, that's the reason why I'm glad I haven't changed my number. So now, anytime I get a number from a 928 area code, I know it's a scam call, and I could just hang up.
Well, the problem is, too, they also apparently know I'm in the 509.
Ooh, you fucked up.
Somehow. And I get scam calls from coast to coast. I've gotten a scam call from Hawaii.
I've had to change my number 4 times to get away from a crazy ex-boyfriend.
That is scary.
Yeah. This got to the point where I can't give out my number to pretty much anybody anymore because I don't know who the mole is. It's great. Are you okay?
Oh, Frankie.
There was noises behind the green screen, and it worried
Behind
me.
Steve Carell.
It's
Yes,
my ex.
could be.
That would be absolutely terrifying. And
I'd be
so
really
weird.
interested.
Why?
Like, I'd be interested to know how he figured out my address, even though this is the first time I've met you.
Bitches be tripping.
Yeah, especially since he's in North Carolina, supposedly. maybe.
No, he's not.
Oh,
They,
okay.
they planned
scary
like
part.
16 steps ahead.
They knew that you would ask me to be on the show today somehow, because they know you, Dev.
Man, I'm not a crazy person. Beyond the norm.
And I'm
Well,
Beyond the normal crazy. I'm the normal crazy. I swear.
You hang out with me.
I'm still the normal crazy. As he does the finger wave to show that he's sane. But no, it's people are fucking nuts doing shit like that. I don't know. It always bothers me that people would go to such extents to like, I don't latch on to someone. Maybe is a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
You think he'd learn after I sent him to the hospital, but you know.
Some people don't know how to take a hint.
I mean, hey, if it's good enough, it's worth chasing, right?
No.
I guess.
Stop.
I don't know.
Don't.
Being the devil's advocate here.
You can't play the devil's advocate with like
Creepy shit. I get you.
make. I don't want to say you can make jokes because I know you, but like I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, there's no lines. Crush.
Help me.
The cat's just taking all the territory now.
Help me.
The font in chat looks weird to me.
Oh yeah, Twitter completely overlaid everything, and it's very different from what it was before.
Hi, purring kitty. This isn't the love I wanted, but I'll take it.
That's how cats are.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. My feline child likes to steal the show.
That's fine. Cats are more than welcome to steal shows.
Mm-hmm. I
Animals
mean, what else are we
more
gonna do? Are we gonna talk about like D&D and things? We're gonna
That
talk about fast
motherfucker-
food chains?
I was-
Like, I don't know.
I was just gonna get into the segment, and you just you throw
Stole
out
it.
such a terrible segue that Paul Blart couldn't even ride that one.
Are you
Wow.
kidding me? Paul Blart is a master comedian.
You got so laggy during that moment, by the way. You were. This is 8-bit Steven right now.
Yeah.
I love how he's frozen.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Good there, bud?
I'm fine. James not apparently. I mean, my connection's not apparently, but I'm fine.
Hey, well, you're sort of back, I think. Hello? Can you move around real quick? Yeah? You seem okay. Alright, you're back. Yeah, so I guess now we'll just jump into it. It's time for the wacky news story. There. Since Steven just wants to dive right into it.
Head first.
And
I like to go elbows deep, feet first.
What?
Exactly.
issues.
These are all jokes that none of you guys would understand because they're inside jokes from college.
Okay.
You're weird.
Yeah. My friends in college were weird.
Fair, you were in band in college, so that makes sense.
Exactly. I was a music major for a while. You know what college musicians do? Some fucked up shit. All right. What's
do they make
this
music?
wacky news story we're talking about?
Wendy's just released a full fantasy tabletop RPG.
I love it.
So we had KFC making a dating sim. Now Wendy's making a tabletop.
It's called Feast of Legends, and there's 12 different classes, and I love them.
You
You
seem
can
to
be
have more
part of the-
information about this. Go ahead.
I've read it. I read what's here, basically. And it just essentially, they made a full RPG game, and it's like D&D. Instead of classes like Wizard or Warlock, you get to join an order, and that order could be like the the order of the magical order of the Frosty, or the beefy order of the Frankinator, or the Baconator. That's the one I meant, not the Frankinator. And yeah, you get to use stuff like Charm and Arcana and Grace, which I'm assuming is Dexterity, for all this magic shit. And you do things for the good of food.
Sounds. What is going on that we're getting food is entering the games industry more than it used to, I feel like.
Well, they have to reach out to the new audiences.
Is that like food?
Exactly. Everyone likes food, but not everybody likes games. So they got to get the people who like games to start eating the food.
We already eat the food.
But
You got that backwards.
I know I did. But I was gonna go with it anyway.
Don't think we have that problem.
I know there used to be Taco Bell and McDonald's.
I mean, McDonald's has Monopoly still, so.
I know it's not
still on
new.
the
I was
Arby's
getting
board.
into that. Like, there's Pepsi Man games and stuff like that. But I'm more talking about, like, one, that was from, like, what feels like eons ago. This feels like the new iteration of that. And two, I can't name another company creating a dating sim on Steam or creating a tabletop RPG. I
mean, Seahawks got a point. There was the Burger King games for the Xbox and the PlayStation. No, it was actually only the Xbox. I remember that. I had 3 of them. It was Sneak King, the racing one, and I can't remember the third one.
I'm just all about the McDonald's monopoly.
I just like McDonald's. Just give me a McDouble and we're good.
That's the only thing I eat there other than nugs.
I started only because I've heard such high praise. I've started eating the Quarter Pounder. And sometimes if I'm really hungry, the double Quarter Pounder with cheese.
Are we not going to talk about Big Macs? Like, what the hell?
Big Macs are the best thing there.
Big Macs are okay.
You take that back.
It, to me, like, they're good, but it's the Mac sauce that, like, isn't quite right. And,
You know that's just Thousand Island, right?
Exactly.
How is the Mac sauce the part that's wrong?
It's something, it's not the flavor I'm looking for on my beef, you know? Like, I'm not looking for Thousand Islands. Like, at least with In-N-Out Burgers animal style stuff, it has additional, like, grilled onion taste. So that adds flavor to it and makes it slightly better.
I don't want to be here anymore.
You can't make a Big Mac at Five Guys.
But Five Guys burgers are worth not having a Big Mac for.
True.
They don't have Thousand Island dressing.
It's
True.
totally
I'm
worth
saying,
it.
But
they have
that's
Cajun fries.
that's a completely different comparison. Comparing Five Guys to McDonald's isn't something you should do.
Ever.
Because McDonald's is McDonald's.
That's not a thing.
I was about to say, I mean, I eat at McDonald's literally like every other day, so
The Big
you don't
Mac
have to
is
tell
a
me.
treasure.
You eat at McDonald's every other day and you don't like Big Macs.
Mhm. I get the double Quarter Pounder or the McDouble.
Steven, you're a magnificent person sometimes, and you just bewilder me. The Big Mac is the Big Mac. Like, you can't not like the Big Mac.
Sure you can. I mean, I'll eat the Big Mac. It's still edible by any of it. It is still very edible. Very edible. Nom 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 delicious. But I just don't really like the Mac sauce. I would prefer mustard or ketchup, in all honesty, over it.
So you just prefer a double cheeseburger?
Yes.
What is this blasphemy I'm hearing right now? Why did you bring me here? I have never been so offended in my life. Over a Big Mac.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
I mean, so don't get me wrong. because soy was agreeing with me until I said ketchup or mustard. But
No, I love the Big Mac sauce.
like, it's weird because there'll be some when I enjoyed the Big Mac sauce when the triple cheeseburgers were only $2, because then there was more beef for the Mac sauce. But
Okay, then ask for your Big Mac with bigger patties. Then you can do that.
That might be worth it.
Especially at the newer McDonald's, you can do like the custom burger stuff. Just get a Big Mac, trade out the patties for the quarter pounder patties, and that might be better.
Probably be better.
Could
Also
he
be
ask
like
for it
$3
without the Mac sauce?
But then it's not a Big Mac.
Then it's just a double cheeseburger with extra bread.
I agree. Like, I actually, now thinking about that might be what I go and get after this podcast. 'Cause I need it again. Now I'm thinking about it, like a double quarter pounder Big Mac sounds fucking amazing. That sounds so good.
I just like, my big thing is Carl's Jr. lately. Since there's no nearby Wendy's, because Wendy's is my all-time favorite fast food chain, but Carl's Jr. is the next best thing.
I'm just gonna say I hate both of you right now because the only thing I've eaten today is one of those little tiny itty bitty bags of pretzels.
Oh. All I had today was corn dogs. I'm still hungry.
I had chicken and rice with broccoli.
Oh,
What meal plan?
Have you ever had I don't know what they're called, but it's like, I called them the McHeart Attack, but it was
Are you talking about the
a
McDouble?
Yes, the McGangbang. That's what I was talking about. I love a McGangbang.
When you go there, if they do it, it's called a McNasty.
A McNasty.
That's a thing that they do.
Yeah, the one that I used to work at a truck wash next to one, and at like midnight, I'd roll in there when I would work there, like overnights, and it'd be like, "Hey, can I get a McNasty?" They're like, "Yeah, I want 3 of them, please, thank you." I was burning like
Jesus Christ.
Okay, my job was washing trucks for 8 hours straight with a 1500 psi pressure washer, and I was standing the entire time.
Can you
the amount
explain
of the calories I burned through at that job, I couldn't keep up with.
Can you explain McNasty to those who don't understand what that is?
You get a double cheeseburger and a spicy chicken sandwich. Take the chicken sandwich from the spicy chicken sandwich. You take the meat from that, put it in the center of your double cheeseburger, and that's that. I have to disagree. I like Arby's.
I only like Arby's roast beef. Everything else I do not like.
That's fair. The
The mozzarella sticks, though.
Their mozzarella sticks are fucking great.
And they're cherry turnovers, though.
I haven't had one of those. I like their mint shake too, the Shamrock Shake when that comes around once a year. I usually always have to get one. But like I usually get the half pound beef and cheddar. Oh, good.
I don't like the cheddar. It's the processed cheese that I don't like in that one.
Have either of y'all ever been to like the southeast area of the country?
I barely made it like to Texas. Is the furthest I made it.
So
what restaurant are you thinking of?
Cookout.
I have been to Cookout.
Oh my god. Was it not the best thing ever? I know Seahawk knows. Seahawk better fucking know what Cookout is. But tell me Cookout is not like the best restaurant ever. Well,
I kept it simple. I kept it really simple there, so I just had like burger and fries. But it was pretty good. I liked it. In comparison to all the other food that I'd been eating at the time, that was some pretty damn good food.
See? But like so Cookout has their own meat processing plant, which means their meat arrives fresh every day.
See, that's why I love In-N-Out. It's all fresh. It's fresh ingredients. I fucking love it.
And the whole chat's freaking out.
Oh god, I was so happy, by the way. I was so happy to be in San Diego and get to go to In-N-Out. Like, I get it like once a year, and it was so nice to be able to just go there, have my double cheeseburger with grilled onions, animal fries, and a large Neapolitan shake, and not pay more than $12.
Yeah, Cookout, we get like an entire food tray plus a milkshake for like $5.
That place sounds like a dream come true.
It is. When are you gonna come visit?
I don't even spend money to visit my own family.
I don't either.
I
I'll visit
stay with my
TwitchCon.
family, so I don't have to spend too much money.
Dairy Queen serve breakfast?
Wait, Dairy Queen serve breakfast?
Yeah, I was just wondering that.
When? They do that places?
I was about to say, I was just surprised when my Taco Bell started serving breakfast.
Yo, Taco Bell breakfast is good. Like,
Crunch
surprise, dude, a bacon crunch wrap in the mornings if I haven't had time to eat or, like, don't feel like buying a breakfast bowl and I have time to stop by the drive-thru. That shit's good.
We're just talking about food, lots and lots of food, and I'm so hungry.
Same.
Ditto. So we gonna go out to eat anytime soon?
Yeah,
Like, what's going on?
We're just chatting now, going to the fast food places we enjoy.
Oh god, dude, I can't, like, they brought up Whataburger. Whataburger is not that good.
It's okay.
Yeah, I tried it one time.
Way overhyped. Texas really overhypes Whataburger.
Do you remember how in our hometown, Draka, we had a Whataburger for the longest time, and then right across the street, an In-N-Out Burger opened, and then the Whataburger closed down because it just couldn't keep up.
Our
That
In-N-Out
was my
was
speaker
busy
calling.
from open to close. It was awesome. I love In-N-Out so much. And like I had Whataburger at PAX South 2018. You would think even drunk, food tastes better when you're drunk. Let's be honest. 'Cause you could eat some terrible, awful shit, and it's a godsend. Whataburger didn't taste that great.
Yeah. Of course, I tried In-N-Out once, and it was just kind of too salty.
I could also see that.
Fair. No, that's a fair complaint about it. I can accept that. But it's better than
Everybody
Whataburger.
talked about how amazing it was, and I was like, "Fuck is this shit?" It was horrible.
What you needed to do was get another 2 pieces of bread and then just rub the salt off on those 2 pieces.
It was saltier than my eggs.
That was pretty good.
And it made me sober. Would not eat again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It did. We had to drink afterwards again. And the worst part was the McDonald's that was above a bar closed at 10. Still mad about that.
Oh, why don't I live near fast food restaurants? Because it's expensive. That's why. I live 20 miles away from the nearest fast food restaurant.
How do you get McDonald's every other day then?
I get it on my way home from work.
Fair.
Because literally, it's one side has a McDonald's and the other side has a Burger King, so I can choose, and I always get McDonald's.
I feel like I'm the only person in the world that knows about Bojangles and does not like Bojangles.
I've never had
Not smart.
Bojangles, but I have heard of it.
It's like their biscuits are always way too dry, and then like their chicken is always way too spicy, and they're not even like hot wings. It's just like white people decided to throw on some pepper like nonstop, and it's just like that's not spice. It's just not.
What'd you do?
Nothing. Nothing
All right.
happened. Ignore that.
What did you do?
He
Nothing.
put something blue
No,
in front of our face. that
Nothing
turned white.
happened. Ignore it.
I don't even like Bojangles sweet tea. It's just
I know what
disgusting
you
to
did.
me.
Nothing happened.
I like sweet tea.
I don't like
Yeah, like
tea.
sweet tea is great. Excuse you?
I mean, he doesn't like tea. I don't like coffee. So we're two peas in a
but
pod here.
I've always disliked tea. I've always liked coffee. No, like I've never found teas that I really like. I've drank in so many different types of teas, from Snapples to Arizona's to like the one Cat got while we were at the ramen place. all of them just either taste really like nothing. Like black tea for me tastes like really watered down Americano. While green tea, I just don't like the taste.
No. Just sweet tea.
Like I made like actual tea for a little while, like mango teas, and it's not sweet. It just tastes like, I don't know, herbs.
But have you had southern sweet tea?
No, I haven't. So.
Oh, honey.
I have. The furthest south I've been is Texas. Like furthest east and south.
Have you had their sweet tea?
No, because again, I don't tend to choose.
I really like the
honey.
sweet tea in Texas. I don't remember what stadium I went to in Texas, but right across the street, there was a barbecue place that sold 1-gallon tubs of sweet tea. So it was literally like a Neapolitan, like, gallon jar of ice cream that they stabbed a hole in the top and filled with sweet tea that you could take with you.
Yes. Oh, honey. Oh, boo-boo. You're gonna learn.
My favorite drink in the South to have was Kool-Aid, believe it or not. Believe it or not. I don't know why. Whatever they mixed in there was pretty damn good.
Hella sugar?
Hella sugar, I think.
See, that's how me and my friends used to make Kool-Aid. Was just grab the thing of sugar and just pour.
Okay, that's how I make my sweet tea.
And then someone says stop.
Why?
And then you keep going because you said say when.
That's how I make my sweet tea. Southern sweet tea.
I've never had that, so I wouldn't know.
I lived in Colorado for like 2 years, right? And everywhere I went, I was like, I need a sweet tea. And they're like, we can give you unsweetened tea and give you like sugar packets. And I'm like, no, motherfucker. You have to mix that shit in when it's warm. So the sugar like actually melts and it's not fucking crystal. Like there is a science to this shit. Southern people got this shit down. I went to McDonald's, right? And like poured their sweet tea and it was disgusting because I'd been sitting out all day and like nobody else drank sweet tea. Oh my God, it was so bad.
That's my least favorite thing ever when I go to McDonald's because all I ever get there is their sweet tea. And if it's been sitting all day, it tastes awful. But if it's fresh, it's okay. Okay.
Y'all will learn. Like, Dev, you should have told me you don't know shit about sweet tea. Like, you're talking about, I don't like tea. It's like, okay, hot tea is disgusting, but southern iced, like, sweet tea?
You've never had enough sugar in your tea, Dev.
Apparently.
Basically, yeah.
At that point, I might as well just be drinking sugar.
Close. There's some
I
leaf
wanted
in
lemonade
that sugar.
and have lemonade. But yeah, for some reason, people put lemons in their tea, and I'm like, I don't want lemonade. The fuck? A roller coaster for your tea.
Well, I also plan on cooking at TwitchCon next year too. I plan on doing my famous kebabs.
So essentially, if we ever do a TwitchCon again, where all of us are there, each night one of us is cooking something, and because I wanted to cook something too.
Is anybody here familiar with like Carolina barbecue? Like Seahawk, I know you are, but like it's vinegar based barbecue instead of like barbecue sauce you get at the grocery store or some shit.
Okay, that's not how I grill
ketchup
either.
based barbecue.
Okay.
Do what?
I don't use that shit to grill. All right, how I grill is I marinate my stuff overnight usually for like like my kebabs consist of teriyaki steak that is marinated overnight. Is used to be a Caribbean jerk dry rub, but we switched it this year. And we made our own dry rub, and so it's the dork rub, or the dork jerk rub.
Because he's Dorky Dev, everything begins with dork.
And the name is funny in my opinion. Anyways, so I think we used a New Orleans style spice and a kickin' chicken and mixed those together, and it made a really great dry rub. Then fresh peppers, fresh onions, fresh pineapple, all put on skewers over preferably a charcoal grill because fuck your propane and propane accessories. Charcoal adds so much goddamn flavor. Yeah, you can't control the heat as much, but it adds so much more than that. get a nice smoked flavor in your food as well, which is, in my opinion, very important. And voila, you have the kebabs at work. Everyone was curious how to make. They were like, these are the best kebabs I've ever had. How do I make them? So
we're just gonna have like cooking streams now.
no, I if I get my own place, that's gonna be something I'm gonna be doing more. I just don't have a way of setting that up right now.
Soy and I have already talked about doing baking challenges against each other. This was a long time ago, so I'm not sure if he remembers, but I definitely remember talking about a chocolate cake bake-off and other things.
So who's providing the kitchen for these cook-offs at TwitchCon?
Wherever we end up staying.
Well, I'm going to be in a hotel.
So not you. It's just, so what's the point of doing the TwitchCon if the whole time we're going to be baking and cooking? Like, we're never going to have enough time to go to the event.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have so much food that we can share it with people at TwitchCon, and that's how we network.
Networking's good.
No, I also planned.
Remember
I had a
us.
really
We
cool
have special
idea.
brownies.
I had a really cool idea for how I can network.
Is it special brownies?
Because everyone hates the paper straws. Is I get metal straws embroidered with Dorky Dev on it and hand those out to people.
I mean, you're careful with that because I've heard people dying from metal straws, and drunk TwitchCon people are dumb. So.
Oh, I thought you meant like getting like some sort of poisoning, but then I started to think of falling on a metal
Yes.
straw. My God,
Yes.
how dumb do you have to be?
Some
And then I
people-
realized I'm myself, and I've stabbed my hand with a toothpick getting scared. So, entirely possible upon reflection.
How dumb do you have to? Oh yeah, me.
It's not
dumb, I
necessarily.
guess.
Hey, it's not necessarily dumb. It's also just really accident-prone people, like myself.
I feel like we should just get like like rent a cart for us, like right outside whatever kitchen we're going to use, and just be like, who is the better chef? Try this, try that.
We're gonna come up with categories. Day 1 is gonna be Mexican food. Day 2 is gonna be American. Day 3 is gonna be.
That just sounds like a lot more work. I'm just gonna make kebabs.
That's
mine
American.
has like 3 different regions, and it has like now it has
see.
the south
On
and like central spices for the chicken, and then teriyaki, which is not American.
What you got to do is on the kebabs, like on a thicker flat part, that's where you like put your name on there. You'll find it.
I just that part doesn't always survive because it's in fire. That's why you also gotta hydrate your kebab sticks beforehand. You soak them.
Jesus
Holy
fuck!
shit! What was
I looked
that?
away. What'd I miss?
Was that the cat?
No! This just fell on me.
You've got a ghost.
It's not a ghost. What?
No, I mean the ghost
Oh.
made it.
Well,
Oh,
this was
okay. Fair.
holding up. See, this was holding up this thing that I got from the Ice Nine Kills concert, signed from the hand. I don't know why it fell, but I was terrified.
See, Steven, I thought you said that thing was a ghost, and I was really confused because that's obviously a Godzilla, and I'm like, what are you doing?
It's a Ghostzilla.
It is a ghostzilla.
It's a Godzilla.
It's a Godzilla. Okay, I don't know why that fell, and I'm kind of shook. But all right.
Told you it was a ghost.
Jesus. I just saw something like quickly dart across the corner of your screen.
Over here freaking out, like, what the shit?
I would actually love to have your updated taco lasagna, Soy, especially because you complained about the noodles last time. So if you've updated it and you think it's better, I would love a better version.
Taco lasagna was delicious. I ate so much of that, but I also made margaritas that were apparently strong with tequila. I didn't feel it was as strong with tequila, but everyone was like, How much fucking tequila did you put into this drink?
I liked your mix, so it was good.
I know, but you also you're also a crazy person like me who likes tequila. And would probably want extra tequila in there.
Like, for anyone who wants to look back on 2018 TwitchCon, you could just go to my channel and see the vlog that I made of everything. There's nothing that cool this year because I didn't go, but didn't record 60 hours worth of content.
There was no way I was gonna be able to do that. It puts the
I mean,
booze in the blender. I'm not good enough at recording, and also I don't have a pop socket, so I can even hold the phone well to do that. It's just a constant shakiness because my hands are always kind of like naturally shaky.
You were a marching band. You shouldn't have shaky hands.
That's different.
Sure.
I can feel stuff below. Shut the fuck up. I had 3 whiskey sours and was able to talk coherently for 2 hours. After that.
I had one and could not.
Like, I know how to handle my fucking liquor. I hate when people accuse me of not being able to handle my liquor.
You're not Frankie, so.
I'm not Frankie. Like, I felt that, I will say I felt it after 2 of those margaritas I made because they were strong with tequila. And yes, my cheeks get very rosy and I feel it over here, but I wasn't numb in the face.
K per bucket. Yes, no one was as bad as the draft who threw up as soon as he got to the bar, which wasn't even the bar. It was an arcade.
A giraffe?
Frankie.
Franklin, the bobble-headed giraffe.
Is that his name?
No, but that's what I call him.
I'm more than a 7. Let me only handle my goddamn alcohol. The only alcohol I can't handle is fucking beer for some reason. It just makes me want to throw up.
Ew. Don't blame you.
I don't know. It's just beer makes me want, like, I think because I did throw up once at TwitchCon, and that was because, like, I woke up and my stomach was just mad at me, and the only thing that I can think of that I didn't drink, like, everyone's like, oh, you just mixed so many things together. You had so many different alcohols. I'm like, I normally drink 6 different types of liquor in a night if I'm drinking.
That's called alcoholism, children.
It's not alcoholism if you're not getting treated. It's
Hey, Dev, do you have any...
You're not an alcoholic. They go to meetings.
No. For me, it's beer, and I had part of someone's beer because they're like, "Hey, I need to go out of here, so I can't finish this. Can you finish it off?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I'll try to finish it off." Took a few sips of it, and immediately I was like, "Man, I feel like shit." And proceeding next morning was the worst hangover I've ever had. I had vodka crayons, I had 2 or 3 adioses, and a whiskey sour, all which I normally have on a night of drinking where I don't throw up. The only thing different was I added beer, and beer, it was a Bud Light. No, I can only drink liquor. Liquor is the only thing I'm gonna drink from now on, and the only thing I will ever drink from now on.
Alcohol and me are weird now.
Yeah. I only drink liquor. So. Anyways.
Liquor? I've never met her.
Tee. So I don't know what it is with like me and alcohol, because when I drink, like, I can drink a lot before I get drunk. However, it takes very little before just the alcohol in my stomach makes me want to throw it up. Like, I don't get drunk, but just the feeling of the alcohol in me makes me sick. I don't know how to explain it other than I just don't like the taste of alcohol. I guess my body doesn't either.
I mean, I can't handle my alcohol at all. I am the most extreme lightweight you'll ever meet. You know those little bottles of Seagrams that it's like 3.2% alcohol? I get drunk off of half of one.
Mm.
And you gave me a whiskey sour.
See, like, so normally when I drink like 10 shots in a night.
Oh my god.
And like, there was one stream that I had where I legitimately had 10 shots of tequila on stream and then just went to bed afterwards. But, but like, I can drink a lot of alcohol. It's just that when it's in me, it wants to come out of me. I know phrasing. Still.
Speaking of adioses, someone just Tilmo, who I got to be really good friends with over the TwitchCon, he's the one who took he had an adios while I had the 3, just like to be there in spirit as well. Just sent me cheers as he has adios motherfuckers. He's like, cheers. I mean, adios motherfucker. He just sent me that because he's having adioses right now, which is awesome. I like having great friends.
Alcoholics everywhere.
I mean, no, but yes. I mean, okay. I don't drink like pretty much most of my life. But on the occasion where, like, you know, I don't work for the next 2 days, I'm hanging out with people, I'm gonna drink. Or I feel like actually doing an FUF.
Fucked up Friday.
So basically all the time.
Very rarely.
Cause he's having a good time.
Okay.
I'm
Face the belief.
I'm double checking something real fast. What's going on? I just got a message from work. Give me 1 second. Sorry, ignore me.
Damn it, I don't have the business suit set up.
Oh, it's not a business. It's just a text message. Which means I need to wake up tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
And I'm sure Dev's going to message you at 1 in the morning.
No. The difference is 1 in the morning his time is also 1 in the morning my time, so he's asleep at that point.
Not if he's looking for you.
Again,
you kidding?
It was 10 o'clock for me.
Also, I think there might be at least a handful of differences between you and me. Just a handful. Give or take. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I wasn't like saying anything specific. It could be like 20 different things. It could be literal handfuls.
Stop now. We're just gonna stop talking.
All right. I'm tired.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Just
fair.
I'm
On that note, then.
Isn't there a thing we wanted to show?
I can't get it to work.
Really?
Yes.
phrasing.
I can't get it to work, so.
Well, shit.
What do you want me to do?
Fix it.
I can't do anything about it. I tried.
I
They have medication for that.
I can't get the image to work.
Okay.
Because where I have to save it from isn't saving correctly.
How do you fuck up that bad?
I did. It's just how the thing chooses to save.
You can't change the location it saves?
The location isn't the problem. It's how it saves.
Do you have Windows 7 or Windows 10?
10.
Do you have the snipping tool?
Oh, the snipping tool. That's fun. It's like a screenshot, essentially.
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Oh, sending
Snip
it to
and save
you
it.
over Facebook.
Tech support for the win.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it from Facebook to work either.
Yes, click on the picture. Click on the snipping tool.
He's sending me there too.
Save
so
it. Yo. You should have been prepared for this, sir.
I've
I mean,
been
like, you were
trying to-
already
I've been
20 minutes
trying to
late.
get it. I've been trying to get it to work for a while.
If you're already 20 minutes late, how much more time do you need to prepare?
And
Bruh.
also, theoretically, do you have to save it to pull it up? Can't you just open it in the Twitter Messenger?
I need to crop it and everything.
Okay.
Snipping tool.
Right, Soy? It's almost like he doesn't want to show off your achievement.
Okay, that's not what's going on!
I didn't
There's
say
just
it.
a lot of things that I wanted to make sure were working before we did this. So I wasn't prepared because we didn't have half the things.
He's not
Why
cropping
not?
the image, he's just trying to make it fit the window.
You've heard Soy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're wounded then. Fine. Whatever. I've been trying to do all of this shit too, okay?
You make it sound like running a stream is the most difficult thing ever.
It is when you have to edit things on the fly all the time.
Edit faster.
I also have to set
I mean,
up
I
the
knew
music.
you were up at 1 o'clock in the morning. You could have done it
I
then.
was up at 10. A lot of moving parts to this because I've got to get everything set up correctly.
I mean, like, I just have given up most of the time saying, like, how I would do things as the person who's gone to school for film and media and having shortcuts for things.
Okay, when you
I'm
don't
kidding.
have the thing yet, how do you create a shortcut for the thing?
Magic.
Exactly.
Apparently! I'm just some dumbass behind the scenes, apparently.
I don't mean like
Don't
a
fuck
literal
me.
shortcut
Fuck me.
for the
Don't
image.
fuck me, Steven. I'm an
Sure.
idiot.
What, like right now?
Thank you.
Can I sell tickets?
I mean,
I didn't know what size. How do I have a placeholder for an image? I don't know what it's going to look like, or what the size of it's going to be, or anything. I have no prerequisites to work off of.
TOS.
Are we harassing? Why do we need TOS?
No shit, figure it out. What do you think I've been doing this entire
Yelling
time?
about nothing, obviously.
That's not what's been.
I broke him with that one.
Are you okay?
No.
Yeah, he's
I've been
right.
working on it. This entire time I've been yelling. I've also been multitasking to set everything up and make sure everything is correct.
Is it ready? Is it ready though? Is it ready
I
though?
think so. Okay. Go fuck yourself, Zoe.
Do it. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Our volumes are gonna be lowered.
Less QQ, more pew pew.
The sages and the hero of Tom have brought about years of prosperity throughout the land of Hyrule. In the new dawn, the great races, through their unity of mutual appreciation for the heroes, began rebuilding together. From the rubble of Ganon's tower rose a new Hyrule castle, each race providing their services to expedite the completion of what would become a symbol of hope for generations. The restoration ripples from the castle, returning the land to its former glory, regnant of the taint of Ganondorf's influence. The Gorons return to their lives of enjoying Dodongo Cavern rocks, racing down Death Mountain, and a new tradition of dance forever linked to the Kokiri. The Zora reclaimed their pristine domain and utilized the numerous waterways around Hyrule to provide a courier service for all the peoples. The Kokiri, under the tutelage of the great Deku Sprout, began to revive their sacred forests and seal away the lost woods' influence on their way of life. The Gerudo, overcome with guilt in their hand in allowing Ganondorf's rise to power, prospered in their acceptance of outside cultural influences. Their fortress became a bustling trading hub open to all. The Hyruleans, happy to reclaim Castletown and return its former glory under the gaze of the rebuilt Hyrule Castle, as well as grow Kakariko Village to a medium between the great races. In celebration of the fortune from the brink of destruction, Queen Zelda decreed that a festival will be held in honor of the unity of Hyrule and its people. Each year, Hyrule Field is transformed into a massive carnival where food is eaten, wine is drank, and fellowship is had. One hero of each race is crowned after a set of trials to test their courage, wisdom, and power in honor of the hero of time that brought peace to the realm. A century of this tradition has brought about a sense of pride, a feeling of unity, and a blanket of peace. This year's festival has rumors of stiff competition in each race, and of interesting happenings. The rediscovery of magic has resulted in spectacular shows from each merchant, artist, and performer. It is the dawn of the first day of the Hyrule Festival, and the sun is smiling at you. The air is filled with the aroma of various cooked foods, succulent meats, freshly baked breads, roasted vegetables, and sugary sweets leave all around salivating. The wails of countless merchants peddling their wares being the only thing piercing the smells of food, drawing in crowds of mystified consumers. You are a proficient warrior of one of the great races. You are here to enjoy the prizes of the festival, but most importantly, you are here to be champion. May the goddesses show you fortune.
Yes, that's the new show. Damn it, wrong thing. There we go. So yeah, we're doing 5 Footsteps, as I guess is officially announced. So we don't have a date. So, but yeah, it's coming. So I said you could talk about it for months. It's not an excuse.
Oh, God. Surprise!
We've been talking about it for months with people. Anyways, it's gonna be taking the Saturday slot. And yeah, that's the plan at least.
Yeah, D&D legend based, Zelda's legend based. Yay! Yay!
Yes, yes, we've been talking about it with other people for a while.
How do you think we're trying to get people on the show to have a full cast?
Anyways,
I message people at 1 o'clock in the morning, say, "Hey, you want to be on our show?"
No, because we don't have the whole cast locked in. Okay.
So let's say, who knows? Dev can drop out next week.
Please, do not jinx shit. I'm stressed right now as it is.
That's not allowed here. Positive vibes only.
Yeah, this is the Har Har Podcast, not the Be Stressed Podcast.
This isn't the Being a Little Bitch podcast. I'm just saying.
So
I was making a joke, so I'm not being serious.
Oh,
where can
somebody
people
likes
find
me.
you?
Well, I mean, you should, because you just want a dragon. And hello, rar bitch, raw. Just saying.
Draco, where can people find you?
We're ending the show now.
Frickin' what?
Where can people find you?
North Carolina.
Social media wise.
Draekakitty.
There we go. So, like on Twitch and Twitter, or YouTube, or
Not YouTube yet. I'm trying to get an account back that I made when I was 16 before all the Gmail integrations and shit. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But yeah, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch.
All right.
all right.
You know where you can find Steven. We don't need to ask where Steven is.
He's mad at me, so I don't need a shout out.
I deal with you on a weekly, if not daily basis. Make sure to follow us on YouTube or subscribe over on YouTube. You get all of these shows after they air 2 days later. Follow us on Twitter. You keep up to date with everything that we do. And also join the Discord. It's growing and it's awesome and it's great. So come join us there.
And he'll message you at 1 o'clock in the morning.
I swear to Christ. Anyways, thank you for hanging out tonight.
Can't say anything. I message back.
We'll see you again next week. Make sure you follow us here as well because we have 6 shows. Four shows throughout the week at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Good night.
Night.